Hello and welcome back to the Bosmer. So we are converting our entire land over to our religion. If we have a look here, you'll see that we have quite a lot to convert that's Vine Dusk, plus this little bit over here which is actually a different religion. I think it's the Two Moons religion. Yeah, Two Moons Dance. So we need to convert all of this, and we're just going to do it kind of slowly, just convert it all along. I say slowly, I mean we are doing it very quickly in comparison. I think it's like 20 months, and this is 8 days left on this one. So in comparison to normal speeds, it's very quickly, but you know, it feels slow when you're doing like 20 of them. But yeah, we're converting this all over. Our religion's going to be everywhere. Everything's going to be great. We're going to have our culture everywhere. That's fine. What's our next plan? Well, I think our next plan is probably to take this bit of land off of elsewhere. It seems like the obvious bit that we need to take. Seems like that's going to make our text bigger, which is obviously something you want. You want the font size of your country's name to be as large as possible. That's obviously one of the main goals of this game. And yeah, beyond that, I think it's just continuing to get this land and just continuing to, you know, convert it properly and upgrade everything. How are we looking in terms of our tech, by the way, talking of upgrading things? We're at 12 years off of this. Okay, so we're about 12 years off of that. The other thing we need to look at is how are we looking in terms of health? We're currently fine, but we are 194. We've been seeing a lot of characters die around like 210, which must be like when the next level of aging comes in, or like a couple levels of aging come in. So there's a chance that we die around there. However, we do have some bonuses like with exotic food, which won't necessarily apply to everybody. But, you know, it's something to think about. But yeah, I think we're going to have time to do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we really need to do. Oh, yeah, we can repair that. That's fine. That's quite expensive, but I mean, it's not like we're running out of money. One thing I'd love to do is make our succession better. Currently, I don't think there is an easy way to make our succession better. Let's see here. So you're going to get like half of it, and then there's going to be 7 that go away. Yeah. The problem is, right, here's the issue with making our succession better. The only really easy way to do it would be to create another kingdom, right? Because if we can create another kingdom, partition actually changes completely, because what it will do is it would split it on the kingdom rather than splitting it on the county. Because right now it splits up, because we have one kingdom, that kingdom goes to him. We have one duchy, that duchy goes to him, and then these lands get split up. You know what, actually, if we create another duchy, would that fix our problems as well? See, I was thinking, because if we created another kingdom, then obviously what it would do is it would split it on the kingdom. So it would say first kingdom goes to you, second kingdom goes to you, and finish splitting up the land. I wonder if it would work with a duchy. I wonder if we create another duchy, whether it would go first duchy goes to us, second duchy goes to, like, you, and then nothing goes to the remainder of you. Who's imprisoned you? Ah, yes, your wife. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, so what duchies can I create? Can I create a duchy that would be good for us? What duchy would we want to be able to create? Probably... Oh, I don't know if we want to create this one. That looks horrible. It's a bit of land to create a duchy in. Maybe something down here, like in Willow Cave? That would give away 3. That would give away 3 with Downriver. How about this one up here? So this is a singular county. That's in the Duchy of Arenthia. Ah, you see, the duchies are too big. That's the other problem. What about this one then? What duchy are you? Ah, you're in Vine Dusk. Well, that's not going to help because we do already have Vine Dusk. Yeah, you see how big the duchies are here. You know what we could do, potentially? What if we created a duchy which we don't hold land in? What if we created like the Duchy of this land here of Tardon? Well, obviously not that one because we're not allowed to. But what about the duchy down here? What about this duchy? What if we usurped it? We would need 2 out of 3. Ah, however, it's their de jure. Okay. How about Dunay? Did I already create it? I already created it. See, I'm trying to figure out how we could do it. I guess I could try and get this duchy here, and we could see how that works. You know what? What we can do, let me just check. Yeah, so I haven't moved forward time. What we can do is we can test this and then see how it goes, because I think that might help us slightly. Because at least knowing whether it works or not is whether it's you know, something to go towards or something to ignore. So, right now, what are we giving away? Right now, we're giving away, so the Ward of Palatine up here. Okay, so that's the only one I need to know about, because we know that's in the Duchy of Arenthia, right? So we know all of that's in the Duchy of Arenthia. So what if I created the Duchy of Jodewood? How does that change our succession? Let's do it. So, we've tested. And now, if we go to our succession, first duchy goes to us. Second duchy goes to you. You inherit these ones, okay. You inherit the Ward of Arenthia, and then, yeah, okay, so it doesn't quite fix our problems, does it? Well, that means that 3 would go away here, then 1, and then 1, effectively. Yeah, so we are, that would save us a singular piece of land, I think. Right? Because we're now inheriting, oh no, we're inheriting 5. Yeah, so that saves us a singular piece of land. And it only saves us a piece of land because this lordship now goes with us, when previously I think it was being given away. Huh, okay. You know what, I realized we don't even need to reload the game to fix what I'm doing here. I can just destroy the title. Yeah, nobody's going to be that mad about it. Okay. So now our succession, if we switch it back, we can now see what was happening before. So that's Vinedusk, Deathsong, Downriver, and Moonmont are ours. You see, because we're giving Moonmont to you via the other method, that means that we then inherit the next one along, which is like one of the ones up here, which has two titles attached to it, and you inherit both of the titles because obviously it's one bit of land. Okay, interesting. So there's probably a way of finessing this so that we can inherit just what we want to inherit. Okay. Interesting. Also, where are you? You're my granddaughter on what side? So you're my granddaughter via my son. Okay, so let's go. It was us. Which son? It was this son? Yeah, so that's you. That's you. And then that's you via that son. You had no children. You had children who had children, and you're my heir. Okay. You're already landed, so is that why you're not getting land? All I'm trying to figure out is whether actually if we just out-survive this generation, whether we'll keep more land. I don't think we will, because our granddaughter's still in line here from that one. Yeah. Okay. It's just thinking about it. Succession's a little bit difficult to get right, and in terms of manipulating it is quite difficult. When you don't have many people, like if you don't want to give away anything, it becomes quite difficult. What we could potentially do is we could deliberately give away land. That's our other option. If we give away land that we would prefer not to have, that can fix our succession problem. So for instance, if I was to give, like let's say Willow Cave here, it's not the best holding we have. If I was to give that away to like someone here, that would then remove them from the that would remove one claim from the line of success from the succession thing. So I could give one to somebody and then get that out. But I'd have to decide what I don't want. I guess I could say that I don't want the Jodewood. I think not having Jodewood would probably be fine. So, if I give away these 3 titles, that would allow me to get these 3 people out, or these ones out. Then if I was to create a new duchy, I could get you out. However, I still need to be able to create the duchy that you can hold. Okay. That's the problem, is a duchy that she can hold. Okay. Interesting. How about Tinmori here? What's your duchy? Your duchy is Tardon. I could usurp it if I took the whole lot. However, that doesn't seem likely. Yeah, that seems like that's not going to work. The other duchy we have is over here. Now, this would mean giving away a bit of our cap plan, unfortunately. And we'd still have to take 2 bits of land, which, again, is not quite ideal. Okay. It's something to think about. I don't think we have the pieces to do it. I think that with our current duchy situation, that's not going to work. But there's definitely something that we could maybe do to finagle that into working somehow. The other thing that we could potentially do... Yeah, the other thing we could potentially do is we could take some land, like, down here. So, like, take someone like the Gratwood or maybe Sylvanar. Take a chunk of land off of them. Grant it specifically to, like, our daughter. And then just send them off on their way. You know? And say, okay, you 3 can have this, like, let's say that I was to declare, what wars have we got? Like, let's say I was to declare a war for the holy war for the kingdom, right? So I take the kingdom of Sylvanar, I give the lower titles away to these children, and I give the upper title away to my granddaughter. Suddenly, we don't need to give away any land because partition's already been satisfied. I don't know, like, they're already landed. I think that would work. I definitely think that would work. Potentially. However, we do have a truce, which is a problem. And you're our ally? Yeah, you're our ally. And then you have 30,000 troops, which is the problem here. Okay. It's something to think about. Not right now. Let's unpause the game. Right, we've converted the faith somewhere. Let's us convert. I've decided I'm actually going to convert this one, because this is all Vine Dusk, but this one in particular is the Two Moons dance. So let's just get rid of that religion in our lands, and then we can move on with converting Vine Dusk afterwards, because it's only 20 months. Cool. Right, unpause, let things go, and just see what happens. You want me to go to your feast? I don't want to go to your feast. I don't want to go to your feast. The end of life. Okay, we need to find what we're doing for a horse. His stride is not as swift as it once was, and the fire in his eyes is fading. If you want to keep his lineage alive, I should find a good match for him. Fiercest horse. Let's go. Hey, more people are getting valued arcane courtier traits. That's nice. People are scheming. More people are scheming. Circle of life. Starlight is dead. Propose alliance. Who are you? Arpin Pwithan of Thwaikhul. No, definitely not. Absolutely not. Why would I ever enter into an alliance with you? There's no benefit from my side. We're gonna name the horse Sweet Roll. There we go. Let's go with that. Got military presence. That's saying somebody's plotting in our lands. We'll be more vigilant. That's okay. Okay, carrying on. Oh yes, somebody was talking in the comments. I just got reminded by looking down here. Somebody was talking about Groom to Rule and saying, yes, it applies to your children even after they're adults. Yes, I realized this. The reason why I was saying last episode that was not like an ideal place for our stuff to go is actually because we don't have many children who are left alive. That was my complaint. My complaint wasn't that it was bad because we don't have any children, as in we don't have any young children. My problem was that it was bad because all of our children are dead, essentially. That was my issue with it. Yeah. It was more of just a, like, who can actually use it kind of thing. I'm not going to, expose anyone in plots against anything. That's fine, we'll ignore that. We could go on a little raid. We do have 27,000 troops. We could go on a big raid if we wanted to as well, potentially. Yeah, something to think about. You want to give me 50 gold? Thank you. You also gave me some renown, which is not, that bad. Oh, I think they were related to us, because we got 100 renown instead of 50. So that must have been was it this person? Yeah, I think it was this person. So the person who comes to the king gets 50 renown, or queen in our case, and then the queen gets 50 renown, but because we're in the same dynasty, they all gets added into the same pot. That's kind of interesting. I guess if you really want to like go for a renown kind of thing, get as many as you can. You want to get as many like vassals of your dynasty as possible, so that they're all feeding into that. So they're all giving you that 50 renown boost, which is a 100 renown boost. That's kind of cool. Anyway, the fire roars, drinks have been had, and Naranda is calling out to me for a story. My first thought is of a famous Arenthi folktale, a classic that never fails to delight. On the other hand, what if I told a story of my own life, perhaps of the time when my grandfather, Nendir, died from his internal injuries? Oh, yeah, I could tell her the story about my grandfather dying, or not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah. Like, oh, I know a great tale. You ever hear about the one where the guy died of his internal injuries? Yeah. It's fantastic. Right, anyway. How are we looking on this? Sorry, I think we've already checked, maybe, but 11 years. Okay, that's fine. So we're getting there. Hey, you've converted the faith in the county. That was quick. I always forget how quickly time goes in this game, because we're at speed 5 and our character lives forever, so there's a lot of like time that just moves on. It's kind of interesting. 5 months left on that conversion. Okay. A troubling translation. As I step over the threshold to my courtier Selonron's office, I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of an autopsy report is atrocious. If I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. Okay. Sensei, let me have a look. I'll buy you a better translation, or you should look to the Green Pact for guidance. Let me have a look. Hey, we got his learning increased by 2. That's our court physician, which is really good. And we got ourselves 300 learning lifestyle experience. Nice. That's cool. So what are we going to grab now? Were we working towards learn on the job? I think we were. Although I just took clerical justification, so I assume that means I was maybe working down this path. Maybe. Yeah, I was going diplomacy per level of devotion. That was it. And then down into theologian. Let's do that. Church and state. So realm priest likes us by 50. I think they already liked us at 100. Now they really, really, really like us, which is good. Okay, clear that out. More schemes at court. We're about to finish converting that county over to our culture. There we go. Knew if I stalled long enough that would happen. So now we can convert these two ones' cultures over. So let's go with promote culture in C place. Nice, we will settle our own people there. Ooh! As our culture is not native, the conversion efforts will be greatly slowed down. Is there anyone else I can invite? Our own people, so that's 26 years. You know what? Don't need to do that just yet. Actually, never mind. That is the one that is the next one we need to convert. I guess. Are we happy to spend 26 years converting it? I guess so. Yeah, it gives you a minus 0.92. Wow. That's going to be slow. Okay. Do we have a better steward? I mean, he's got 21 stewardship. No, he is the best steward, so, I mean, there's not a lot we can really do about that. Except that hope that it goes quicker. Okay. We might get events and things that speed it up, but still. That's not good. Right. It's fine. How's your converting going? 15 months. We could also potentially look at just getting some more land, and that would probably be fine. Actually, we should probably grab this bit of land, right? As long as we're converting things, this one's already our culture, so we might as well just grab it. Yeah. How's elsewhere looking? They have 34,000 troops. That's quite a lot. That's an internal alliance. That's an internal alliance. So they can't join. Then that's a truce. Okay. So we could potentially attack elsewhere for this land. We'd be able to get the land fairly quickly. So then it would just be a matter of holding off for war score. We have an ally in Malab Tor though. It gives us 18,000 troops that could potentially help us. Malab Tor don't like us as much as they used to, you know, due to being evil and all, but, you know, that's fine. We also unlawfully executed a family member? Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I don't remember doing that, but that's fine. I think we could take him. Yeah, I'm going to declare the war. Seize all de jure lands? Oh, that is our... So that's 80 there. We also conquer county Which one is it? It is... I was really hoping that would tell me what it was when I hovered over it. It's Windscar. Okay, so we could conquer County Windscar. Windscar. It was in here. There we go. Costs us 120, however, we get the contested title. Should be good. This one wouldn't give us the contested title, I think. This would make somebody else's vassal. Which isn't quite what we want to do. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to conquer... I'm going to just declare conquer for Windscar. That's fine. Conquer Windscar. Let's go. It's going to be a long war. Let's raise our troops. Raise all. We're also then going to raise the Holy Order. Because we can. And then we're going to call in our ally. Well, our allies, actually. Woodhearth as well we can call in. Who... I think are the vassal of the other one anyway. That's okay. We'll call in 3,000 and then we'll call in 18,000. Cool. Just raise up our troops. Cool. The enemy has hired their Holy Order. We can lead for right this second. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 40,000 versus 52,000. Okay. It's closer than you think. We only control 30,000 of ours, though. Right. I would love to just take the war goal as soon as possible. Let's assault it. I see them coming in, so I want to just take it and then move. Yeah, we lose some troops, but I think it's well worth it. Captured a prisoner. You're a cat? Man-like and man-faced with distinct elven features resembling Bosmer, though they are sometimes shorter. Okay, I think you are a cat, though. Yes, I believe that you may be a cat. In which case, I guess I'm going to demand I can't convert you. Alright, I'm just going to take a weak hook and let you go then. That's fine. Head over this way. Doesn't look much like a Bosmer to me, but what do I know? And we're just going to attack in. I think this should be fine. They're going to have to join in bit by bit. This should be easy. So we start here. Significantly more troops. They're getting destroyed. Like, look how many they lose on each tick. So even though we started with less troops, we're actually ending out so much better because we're killing so many before they get the next lot in. So look at that. Look at that. That's fantastic. They now retreat. That was 2,300 for 13,000 troops. Wonderful. Now we can maybe start working on this land down here. I think this would be a good place to start. Let's head down this way. I can fight this army. Let's go for it. Let's chase them. I'm happy to chase them into our own territory if that's where they want to go. Our court poet is inspired. You want to create a historical record. Sure. You want to weave one. Here's some money. Go do it. Right. Keep chasing. We've caught their army, and we have wiped it. Okay, we captured some enemy combatants. So you a cat? Yeah, you are a cat. Okay, although I gotta say, the orange beard is very odd. You want to convert? Yeah, sure. Well, welcome to the team. The orange beard just throws me off completely. Yeah, so there's our siege. So let's just head over here. We'll take it over. We don't have enough to effectively siege it. I guess that's why we don't have the assault thing there. It's fine. Let's take it. Then now, you know what? I'm just going to charge into them. Yeah, I know that we're currently starving, but I think this is still the sensible plan. I think this is going to work because our allies are going to join in. There we go. Attack. So we start wiping them. Again, we're not accusing anyone. We need our allies to actually... Why are you... Look at this! Oh, wait, they do have to walk into this one. Never mind. I take it back. We are losing some troops. Right, now we need our allies to get in here as soon as possible. 7 days. I think we might lose. We're going to dedicate yet another thing to our dead husband. Okay. Oh, no, now we're being harvested. That's not good. Like, we're going into the grinder. Although, wait a second, do we have enough to get ourselves out the grinder? We do! Okay. Well, we won. I want to have a look at that battle, though. Yeah, so it's not that one. That one's obviously not the one we were looking at. This one? Yeah, 8,500 for 16,000. But it was a 43,000 soldiers versus 41,000 soldiers. Yeah, that was... yeah, that was a close one. They only lost so much due to the pursuit phase, I think, because we have, if I remember right, yeah, because we have this one, fatal casualties. So we're causing more casualties, and then we get bonuses in pursuit. So if it hadn't gone that would have been a lot more even, I think. But anyway, why do we have so much? Did we capture someone? No, should we just have that much? Okay, well, in which case, I'm going to start recruiting you guys. Demand conversion recruit. He is currently injured, which is lowering his prowess. Yeah, saw it somewhere there. Yeah, so hopefully he'll be fine afterwards. He's also betrothed, interestingly, so that'll drag someone else to our court afterwards. And then you as well. Let's drag you into our court. I can only demand your conversion. Well, we'll do that and send you off. Wait for these two to be dealt with. Wonderful. Then we will enforce our demands. Nice. We got a little bit of land. Fantastic. More schemes discovered. Expand our armies. Our font has indeed got slightly bigger. And now we hold Windscar. And Senkori here, which is currently being leased to this guy, who is Grand Master of the Pride of Alkosh, which sounds distinctly like a holy order. Just gonna say I might revoke that lease. Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah, it seems fair. I'm gonna revoke that lease, given it's not even a holy order we started. Kind of seems like wouldn't be something we'd want to have. Okay, so that puts us a couple over our domain limit, actually, now that we have these. Although I should give away the city at some point anyway. I wonder, if I give the city to you, does that do something? I know you're currently our bodyguard knight, but let's give you Senkori. Yeah. Let's give you that one. Grant title. Senkori. Sure, just the lower title to start with. So now, if we have a look, yeah, it doesn't really help us in succession too much, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grant her the like the other title as well. That's fine. I was trying to see whether I could do something smart to help us with succession. Oh, actually, that did work, because he was gonna inherit two, but I think maybe one of them was the city in the first place. I don't know. Anyway, also that she's still a mayoress despite holding the castle holding, which is interesting. Yeah, so she's still Lord Mayoress, but she had her main holding is a castle. That's gonna be weird. We could give her something like Willow Cave as well. What's the duchy here? Duchy is Dunay. Oh wait, this is Catland? Oh, oops. I thought this was not Catland. Well, sorry about that. He's gonna desire that, unfortunately. But what can you do? Yeah, that's fine. Scheme was discovered. You want to ride my horse? Sure, go for it. Inspiration realized. Oh, you've made it. A large ebon thread tapestry of masterful craftsmanship, the cloth depicts the founding of the Kingdom of Arenthia and other major historical events leading up to the reign of Queen Faenir. So prestige per powerful vassal in the council goes up, renown per month, and then court grandeur. Ooh, nice. Thank you for that new thing. I don't know why we can't... Yeah, okay, I guess it's going to be one of these we want to replace. I think actually we want to take down this one right now. Looking at it, wait, we're one of four. Yeah, so there must be a slot free somewhere. Where's our last? Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3. Where's slot number 4? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, so that's that one. There's one here. Yes, so where's the last slot for one of these? See, that's in the small ornament slot. So there should be one more slot here for us to put a tapestry in. Just looking at that. So not a way of it getting you to show you empty slots? Maybe. So these are small ornaments as well. I'm just like, where is it on here? There's a free look mode, I think. Yeah, so we could do this and then see whether there's... Is it maybe there, do you reckon? Like on this side? Yeah, it could be just off to the side here. I actually tried clicking off the window like that was in some way going to help us in this situation. Maybe I'm being stupid, I just can't see it, though. Yeah, so... I wonder if there's another way of equipping them. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's working here. Maybe there's only 3 by default, and then there's a way of getting... Yeah, maybe they added in a 4th one of the mod, and it didn't work. It doesn't work on this particular view. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe I just can't see the black, like the black box here. I don't know. I can't see it. If I'm being stupid, please just screenshot it and let me know where I need to click, but I cannot see it. But anyway, this one is better because of the increased renown. I definitely prefer that. Actually, you know what? Instead of the dynasty banner, I prefer the house banner for the powerful vassal opinion. But, yeah, interesting. I'm sure there is another way of equipping them, I just don't remember how to do it. Anyway, that's fine. So we've done this. We could transfer the person, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Mainly because I think our succession is going to mess it up. Yeah, kind of messed things up a little bit there. That's okay, though. That's okay. You're going to inherit the Ward of Willow Grove right now, which is not the worst one in the world. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there, I think, with that little bit. And then next time, we'll continue doing our converting. You got 24 years left here. You know what? Just to make sure I do it, let's convert this one next. So I actually have something on the go. We're going to continue our converting, making sure everything's upgraded. We actually have a new bit, I guess, that we need to start upgrading and making sure it's all correct and all that sort of stuff. So we'll do that. We'll do a little pass of all the other places, make sure it's all good. And yeah, we'll just carry on. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.